G'day, welcome to Northeast Campers. I'm Adrian. Today we're going to give you a little tour of our LaVista van with the Great Northern edition. So this one's a queen bed bathroom. So let me take you around on the outside and then we'll take you on the inside and show you what we've got to offer. So straight up the front here, we've got a couple of gas bottles. So we primarily use these for off-grid camping. So these will run your cooktop, your fridge and your hot water for shower and sink. So give you two there just in case you go through one. You always got a second. So moving around this way, we have our tunnel boot here. So with all our vans, we have them already set up so you don't have to bring anything. So we've got wheel chocks, we've got butane cookers, we've got a box here for the awning. So it's got guide ropes, pegs, it's got a little shoe, horseshoe frame in there to make it easier to peg out your guide ropes. Got everything in there, ramps, toilet tablets, the lot. Trailer lock. So when you first get to camp, what you want to do is put your jockey wheel down and get it nice and level, which there is a level in that awning box. Once you got that level, we then put our stabilizer legs down. So all you do is pull that out, the leg drops, and there's a leg winder in there. You just connect it up and drop it down and just get it nice and sturdy. So you're not trying to lift the van or do anything with it. It just stabilizes so when you're walking around and sleeping, it's nice. So at the front here, you can see we've got some speakers on the outside, so it's good to listen to. A bit of background music. We also have a couple of lights up the top there, so if you're outside at night, it's nice just to sit out there with a bit of light. Down the back here, we've got another speaker, but we also have a picnic table here, so you can drop that down. You can use it as a bit of a servery, put your beers on, or you can put your TV on there and watch the cricket. So bring the TV out, you've got your 12 volt plug in there, or if you're at a campsite, caravan park or backyard, you can plug it straight into that because that'll run off your mains. This little trapdoor here is nothing that you really need to look at. It's just got your solar controller and chargers, so we basically just leave that done up the whole time. If it happens to open, all you gotta do is just push the two sides and that'll click in. Down the back here, we've got storage. So mostly if you want to pack it up for the weekend and head off, you can throw all your stuff in there. We keep it empty for you guys. Move around the back, do have that spare wheel in case the worst ever happens. You're not going to get stuck, you get yourself out of trouble there. There's jack and wheel brace inside. So, over this side, this is the cassette for the toilet, so inside. So if you do use a toilet, we do ask you that you have to empty your cassette. And it's nice and easy, not as bad as you think. So you just lift the handle up, it'll slide out, just like that. Take it to the dump point, and then you twist this around, throw it in there, clean it out, put a bit more water and one of those toilet tablets in it, and then you just slide it back in. Close it all. Easy as that. So underneath here we have a connection here for the grey water hose. So we include all the hoses and leads and everything. So you just get the black bag out and slide into that, then just run off to a drain or a tree, something along those lines. This plug up here, this is where we plug into if you're at the caravan park or a backyard, whatever, or a generator. So plug that in, that'll liven up your whole van, and then also allows the aircon and the microwave to work as well. So they'll only work if you're plugged in or if you have a generator running. Again, we've included that lead. If you're off grid, we have solar up top as well, so it's going to continually topping up that battery. You just won't be able to use your aircon or microwave. Along here we've got the filler tank, so if you are heading off grid, we'll make sure that's full for you. There's two 95 litre water tanks on board. So it does sound like a lot, but if you're showering out there, it does go pretty quick, so you've got to keep them fairly limited. Up the front here, again, just the other side of the tunnel boot. So as you see, bags there, black bag. There's a main water drinking hose there, power lead. There's also a couple of camp chairs and trestle table. So everything you're gonna need. So if you are at that camping ground or caravan park, This is where we plug your main water hose into. So plug it at the mains from the park and then plug it in there. The hose is in there for that. Once that's plugged in, you don't need the water pump on inside because it'll just automatically feed. And then you have an external tap as well. So if you need to wash your hands or fill some pots, they are there. All right, follow me around. We're gonna take you in on the inside now. Come on in. So first of all, up the front here, got that massive space, big queen bed there. And we also have TV up here as well. So you can watch that from the bed with your TV remote, or you can swing it around and watch it from the couch. Little ripping couch over here. So you got, basically it's cafe donut or his and hers. We also have the footrest as well. So they just click up like that and then you can really relax. And then the table comes out as well. So really great for when you're eating or got extra people, or if you want a bit more space, it just pops away like that. So, plenty of storage in this one. We've got storage there. Everywhere you look, you've got storage in this one. So up the top here, we've just got a few electronics, a couple of gauges. So this is a water gauge and a volt gauge. So if you are off grid, just to keep an eye on that, keep checking the water and your battery. As you'll see, it'll probably come down a little bit nighttime. Then when the sun comes up, the solar will charge up and it'll bump it up again. So these switches, as we said earlier, the pump switch, you only need to turn that on if you're off grid, otherwise leave it off. And the top one's your hot water. So that needs to be plugged into your mains for that one to work, otherwise your hot water will run off gas. Just moving along here, this big black switch, just in case you get caught out, if that's off, that will shut down your whole van. So just make sure that's turned on and you got all your lights and everything. Got our stereo up there, as we saw the speakers on the outside earlier. This little stove button it just always needs to be on. So just don't touch that one and you'll be fine. Earlier, as we spoke, microwave only works if it's connected to your 240 volts at your caravan park or from the lead or the generator. And above the video here, we've got our reverse cycle split system. So that's your heating and cooling, all done by remote, so you can do it from bed. But again, just remember you do need a power source for that. So we work our way around in the kitchen here. So we've got 3 gas cookers and 1 electric. The oven and grill is gas as well. So you can use all this while you're off grid. If you're at that caravan park and you've got power, again, you can use the electric one. Normal sink as you would in a household. All right, moving around to the fridge here. So I've left it off for the moment. I've turned the gas on just to give you an example. So all you need to do is hold this power button in for a couple of seconds and you'll see it light up. And automatically it finds, or we had it preset to the gas source. And you probably can't hear it on the video, but it's kicked in already. So easy as that. If you ever want to change anything, hold this blue button for 2 seconds and then you can change the settings. So at the moment it's gas, you can change that's to automatic, which we don't normally leave on. The other setting is for power. So again, once you get to that caravan park or backyard, you put it onto that power source, you hit that button and then that sets a temp and away you go. So at the moment we've got it on the flame though. So turn it off, hold it for 2 seconds again, off you go. And it's a big fridge, fit plenty of food and beers in there, plenty of ice creams up the top. All right, as we move down, we've got this big spacious bathroom down here. So right at the back here, we've got our vanity. In this little trapdoor, we've got a washing machine. So if anyone is doing a bit of an extended stay, fully self-contained. All this storage through here. Got the toilet here. So the way this works, you lift the lid and you open, there's a little handle down here and you open that trapdoor. Then go to the toilet, you press the blue flushing button just like your normal toilet. Once all that water's finished, you then move that trapdoor across again and you're all done. Close the lid. And then over this side, we have our shower. So plenty big enough. Also at the top there, there's a vent, so you can open that up when you've got that hot warmer steaming up, and it can all get away. Alright. What we might do now is take you outside, we'll show you the awning, and then you're all set. Alright. With the awning, you can do it with a one person. Two persons obviously a bit easier and a bit quicker, but quite easy with the one. So first thing is, we have a black turn knob here. We undo that, and then up here we have a travel lock, and all you do is just put your hand in there and just push that open, just like that. So then same down this end as well. Black turn knob, loosen him off, and then the travel lock is up here. Again, just flick it straight out. Now at the top here we have a little switch, and it is labelled, so we want to roll it out or roll down. So just switch that straight down, and that's loosened it off. We have a grab handle here, and then all we do is just pull it out. Now it's not going to retract, so if you get caught up or the kids are running around your feet, whatever it might be, you can leave that, it's not going to fly back. So pull it all the way out, like that. Grab this, as you can see here, it'll slide over that little button. That locks it in place just like that. Then all you need to do is a black grab handle here. You pull that up, and as you pull it, you just slide it up together, and there's already pre-slotted holes. So when you click it off, just do it like that. You do that both sides. And when it's a good idea if it's going to be raining or if you're unsure, just keep the awning just a little bit tilted, so if it does rain, it's going to run off one end. So once you're set, you turn that black knob up, and that really holds it in place. So if it is getting a bit windy or predicted, just pop it away for the night, because the last thing you want is for the awning to blow over the top of your roof. Alright, to pack up, you undo that, and then you unclick that button like we saw earlier. It'll slide back into place. Then you lift that back handle. He slides in. So you're all basically back to where you were at square one. And now to retract it, just take that bit of tension there and you flick the button up. Make your way over to the drawstring and just let it do itself. You don't have to do much here. When you get to about a foot away, you actually just let it go. It'll retract back itself. Then you click down the travel lock and do up that black knob again. And you're all packed away. Do that both ends and you're all set. So that's it for our tour of the LaVista. Hope you enjoy your camping. Thanks for watching.